Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new to this channel, please feel free to subscribe. As you can see from the title, today we'll be talking about the legal and the business side of YouTube. I was inspired to do this video because I recently got monetized, and with monetization you are obliged to agree to their terms and conditions. As a result, I wanted to understand exactly what I was getting myself into, the kind of venture, and just to understand the legalities behind YouTube so we don't get ourselves into trouble. When you start a YouTube channel, it's like starting a business, and like with every other business, you don't just grow overnight. You will go through some challenges, disappointments, frustrations. Like for YT, at some point we were losing subscribers, losing watch hours, and when you get to the stage of making money, you become a business person. It's very important that you learn the business side and the legal side of YouTube to avoid being put in a tight corner when some of these brand deals or content creators come wanting to work with you only for them to rob you and for you to not have any legal grounds to stand on. You will need to learn how to create a contract, and in a situation where they bring their own contract, you will have to learn how to understand the terms and the conditions that are implied in a contract. If you don't understand the terms and conditions, it's always advisable that you seek legal advice so you don't get robbed by any brand deals, any sponsors, or any other content creator. Why? Because you want to make sure both parties understand their job roles, their agreed roles, their payment dates. These will be the legal ramifications that will apply in case there is a lawsuit. As soon as a brand deal approaches you and obligates you to do something for them, such as probably like advertising their product on your platform, you need a contract. When they come with their rates of how much they want to pay you to advertise their products, please feel free to do your research and negotiate a rate that is suitable for you and your brand. Don't be afraid to negotiate, especially if you're not happy with the rates that they're coming with. Don't forget, this is business and it's not personal. Only create a contract when both parties understand and agree with the terms that have been implied. If they bring their own contract, please be very careful. You may use words or jargon that may be confusing or that may be to their advantage, in the sense that they may want to claim exclusive rights to your content. So look out for words such as perpetuity or exclusivity and full ownership. Those words in a contract can be very damning, because once they get hold of your content and if you sign it, it means they'll be able to hold on to your content for however long they want to, which could even be forever. Now imagine if you grow and your rates change, and if they have a contract that you have signed and given them exclusive rights, you won't benefit from it because they will make so much money, they will profit from it and leave you with close to nothing. You won't be able to make money from it. So it's very important that you understand, the terminology that's being used in some of these contracts, so you don't put yourself in a detrimental position. To avoid some of these brand deals or sponsors from repurposing your content, redistributing it, it's always better to create a contract for a specific period of time. So say for example 6 months to a year, so that as you grow they can come again after that contract has ended, and if your rates have changed, you'll be able to make a profit from it. Remember, every contract can be negotiated, so feel free. Like I said, always negotiate. It is not personal, it's business. If you'd like me to create a template of a contract, please comment below. My contact details are there as well in case you want a specific template that is tailored to your brand. Next, I want to talk about disclaimers also known as legal disclosures. So what is a disclaimer? It's very advisable that YouTubers should put a disclaimer in the description box. A disclaimer is a waiver of liabilities. So this happens a lot because we have a lot of content creators that give their audience advice. It can be advice on how to lose weight, it can be financial advice, maybe medical advice. If you are not a professional in that field, you have to put a disclaimer in your description box stating that you are not qualified in that field. The reason why it's very important that you put a disclaimer is because if somebody listens to the advice given or the advice that you give, and for example, if they experience a loss or if they experience some form of injury, they can sue you for that. So putting a disclaimer covers you, it protects you from any form of lawsuit or any form of litigation. My description box has a disclaimer, and you can find templates. It's not advisable for you to copy and paste, but if you find one that is related to your type of content, you can always modify it. Third element I want to talk about is copyright. It's also known as fair use in the US, and it's referred to as fair dealings in the UK. Fair use allows you to use protected material without the permission of the copyright owner. Therefore, we have to be very careful when we're using copyrighted material, because YouTube does not determine the outcome. Only the courts will decide where there's a breach. When the courts decide, they'll be looking at whether you took a whole chunk of someone's material and used it as your own without changing it, or whether you were able to bring new expressions or a new meaning to that material. So it's very important that if you're going to use somebody's material, always give reference, always get permission, and always find out whether you're on the right side of the law. So please be careful. Just be careful when you are attempting to use other people's work, music, video, because you'll be surprised that some companies just claim for just a few seconds of their work. You'll be getting strikes left, right, and center. On YouTube, when you are hit with a copyright claim, there are tools that can help you remove the affected area. And once you remove the affected area, that's when you'll be allowed to monetize your video. The last element that I want to talk about is affiliate disclosures. One of the ways that most YouTubers make money is through affiliate relationships or affiliate links. Affiliate links are products that a content creator recommends for you to purchase. If you are going to use these affiliate links, it's very important that you put a disclaimer in your description box. This is in accordance with the FTC rules. It's recommended that you put all your affiliate links in a description box or as part of the card, or you can express it as you speak in, as part of your recordings in your videos. Alright guys, we've come to the end of this video. I didn't want to make it too long so it doesn't get too boring, because I know it's a lot of legalities and nothing fun. But if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. My contact details are in the description box. I hope you found this useful. See you in the next video. Thank you.